Hi everybody, welcome back to Diamond Paintings, and today we are doing a bit more of this fabulous autumn tree. And yeah, we're going to do God knows where on this today. I'm not actually sure, so let's have a look. What do we have here? That is, I think that's that sea colour, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little bit of what do we do, because we've got gaps with it all, but tell you what, we'll do some flooring here for the minute. Just try and clear up this flooring. I'm going to shift this all around. Put this this is the problem you have when you work on such a big paint and then the light board don't fit it. So, right, let's just push this under here for the minute, and I think we'll work on this sea colour for the minute. So, let's bring the sea colour over here. We'll get going on the sea colour for now. Whenever there's a colour missing, I never ever like make it like stress me out sort of thing. I will just work with what I've got until I can find it. But to be fair with you, we'll be closing this theme off next week. Next Wednesday is the last day of March, so yeah, we'll be winding this theme down anyway, so whatever's not finished will have to get done next year or whenever we do a tree theme, because I do sort of alternate different months so that we can fit new themes on. But yeah, today's been quite stressful, just trying to get so much done. And I've been trying to find something and I can't find it, so that's been stressing me out. I've got parcels to post, which I really can't be bothered to go down to the locker today. You know, when you're just like, oh, I can't really be bothered to go down. But we don't get them off, we don't get paid, do we? So I don't like to make the buyer wait too much, but yeah, so I've been doing a bit of that. Let's do a bit of here rather than drag all the way over there for the minute. Yesterday I did a bit of sort of general housework, as you do. And this week's offer, we've got free cake, so it's like free muffins and stuff. So I'll probably get them tomorrow. But whenever you get the voucher, don't activate it straight away, because you get 60 minutes to use it, and if the shop hasn't got it in stock, you can't then reclaim it. So it's always best to check if the store's got it. If it hasn't, then save it for the next day. Only ever activate it when there's like enough stock available, because I've done that before where I've activated it and gone to go and get it and it's out of stock, and I've had to just let the voucher expire. So yeah, and then tonight I've been sort of debating with the idea of going to the range, because remember when I said I had to, that day I was in Home Bargains and I said that the range let me down, and the next day they said it was available. Well, that runs out today, so if I don't get it today, they'll refund me. And I ordered a tote bag, just hoping it'll be the rabbit one that goes with the chicken. And do you know what they've done? I paid £1.56 for mine, and they've put it up to £2 now. So they keep like messing with the pricing. So yeah, I don't really fancy going all the way there, but is what it is, isn't it? So yeah, that's what I've got to do. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I want to do it or not, because last night, oh my god, I couldn't believe it. So I was lying in my bed about 1 o'clock and I thought, it's awfully hot in here. And I had this horrible feeling. I left the radiators on and I could, you know, when you're so comfy and you can't be bothered to get up. Well, woke up this morning and I thought, God, it's stuffy in here, innit? And felt the radiators and they've been on all night. So God knows how much my bill's going to be at the end of the month, which is, what, a couple of days away now. So, yeah, I totally forgot to turn them off, but I just couldn't be bothered to turn it off. So I've been doing that. We've got some lovely weather today, really nice and sunny. So we've got that nice weather again. Let's do a weather forecast. Alexa, oh, we got notification. Alexa, what's my notification?
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. Based on your order history, it may be time to reorder Nescafe Vanilla Latte Instant Coffee 7 times 18.5 grams sachets. It's £1.75.
Yeah, that's
including
not...
that. Would you like to add it to your basket?
No.
Okay. Anytime you'd like to reorder,
yeah,
just ask me.
That's not, to me, that's not an offer. I prefer £1.50. So, yeah, I don't think that's a very good deal, I'm afraid. That's not enough, what, £2 and you're knocking, what, 30p off? I don't think that's a very good a deal. So, yeah. So yeah, it's nice and sunny. I've been meaning to get some daffodils. I really like having daffodils in March, and I've been meaning to get some daffodils. I've sent something up to Sharon. Sharon's always sending me stuff, so I thought I'd send her a little gift. Because she's just like sent me so much stuff, and I feel like I should send her a gift. So yeah, I've sent her a little gift, and I was going to get her an Easter egg, but she said that she didn't like, she's diabetic, so unfortunately I can't get her an egg. So I've had to go to like the next best thing. But yeah, I've not give you the tracking number, Sharon, because I want it to be a surprise. So yeah, you won't know when it arrives, it will just arrive. So yeah, super excited to see what you think. And we've got a bit of a problem going on with one of DAC's trays. So last night I found some more empty DAC trays that they must have fell out the bag of Majestic's unboxing, because she put some in this bag, and I don't think this tray fell out that bag, but there is something really strange going on with one of my trays. So this is the, hang on a minute. So you see this, right? This says Halloween frame, because I've been transferring the green trays into the big ones. And has anyone else got this problem? Now, as you can see with this, some come like this, and then some come like that. Now, I thought I got the lid wrong to the wrong tray, and I tried to put it on here, but it's not. As you can see, it's the correct size, because these are the mini ones. Now, for some reason, my tray, like, have you had this problem, Kathy? But my tray, it's almost like they've made the lid too big, because that's buffered right up against that, and it just will not shut. Now, when I tried to tip that up and put that round that way, you can see it doesn't really fit in. It's sort of like directional. So either this is too big or the lid's too big, because as you can see, when I go like that, it just will not shut. So how weird is that? It's like that much over. So I think they've made that a little bit too big. Now I could fix that. All I would need to do is make an incision in there and just take off some of this plastic here to shunt it forward. But has anyone else had that issue? Because, like, I've never had that before. It's so weird. And I've got like so many trays now. I've got like 20 odd DAC trays, and that's the only one that has this problem. I just don't understand it. It's really weird. So yeah, it's kind of a weird one. It's puzzling, it's baffling as to what's causing it, but yeah. So I thought, I asked a couple of my friends, and they said that they've not ever had that problem or experienced that problem. And I thought, well, I'll show it on YouTube and see whether any of you guys know how to fix it, because I've never ever seen a tray like that. Which means if I can't get that lid to work, I'll have to chuck the whole tray away, because I can't have a tray with no lid. Otherwise I'll end up spilling it. So yeah, it's just a really weird one. So I've just remembered Amazon still not been delivered. Yesterday I was having my lunch break at work, and they text me saying it was ready at 12 o'clock, and today they're taking ages again. So let's just see where that is. Alexa, where's my order?
I didn't find any open orders for Mike.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, it is, because it's on my thing. I'm supposed to be getting a package coming today, but Alexa is not working properly today for some reason. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna miss working on this. I've really enjoyed seeing it all sort of come to life, really, and yeah, we're gonna be packing it away soon. I'm definitely gonna try the McDonald's menu this week, because it's brand new, and apparently the Friends meal they're phasing out, and they're bringing in yeah, the Friends meal, they're going to be bringing in these cards or something, and apparently you can win meals. So in other words, it's like the Monopoly game. And someone on TikTok was saying yesterday that they are actually bringing in another meal, but it's like this, I think it's a Japanese game that they're bringing in, so I'm not sure. Can't actually remember what it was, but it's definitely going to be swapped out from the Friends meal. So yeah, kind of cool, really. I'm kind of lost of what to talk about really today. I'm just not really in a talkative mood. Don't really know what we can discuss really. I've had this headache since I woke up, so I don't know whether it's because obviously the heating was on and that's what, but yeah, I'm just not very talkative today, I suppose. I mean, today I did get up extra early, so that could be a reason as well, but I don't know what's going on with this tray, but it's supposed to be, that's what I want, like lined up. I did find the number 4 colour in the other room, so I think what I'll do, yeah, let me just go can get that, because then we can get some of this 4 in. Still can't find these 9 drills. So what I might have to do is, when it comes out again in autumn, I'll have to buy the painting all over again just to get them drills, unless we can try and match them if a painting comes up. But the problem is with these range ones is they don't code them, so especially the big ones, they won't code them, so you don't know what the actual exact colour drill is. But yeah, we may have to go down the route of rebuying it, which kind of means that you're always going, if you do buy 2 of the same painting and you need to pinch them drills for the current one, you're always going to have a painting that's got a shortage of drills because you're pinching it from that one. But yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see what we can do. As I say, I'm quite lucky I can work around the drills that we're missing, so yeah. Right, I'm going to go to the kitchen and get the other drills, so I want to get some purple into this now. So just finish off this little patch here, and then we'll get the purple drills. Well, there we go. So I think, yeah, it's just a few little bit more just around here, and then we'll get the I watched this program called The Repair Shop, and they've done this new thing now where you can actually have the repair, it's called The Repair Shop on the Road or something like that, or The Repair Shop Auctioneers. I love that program. Just like, people come in with all sorts of things that broke, and they just show you how they fix them. It's a fantastic program. I love that shop, that repair shop. And last year I had an actual wall calendar of the repair shop, but it was really expensive. I think because I asked for it for a Christmas present, and it was like £10, so it was a really expensive one. So yeah, right, I feel like if I do any more, I'm just going to work my way into there. So this really will be the last little section before I go and get the other colours. Can't believe it's nearly the end of the week. The week again. This month has just shot by. It's gone super quick, isn't it? I mean, how in the world did January drag so much? Like, January just felt like the longest ever month, and then February and March have just like, I mean, February always goes really quick because it's a really short month, but yeah, it's last few months have just whoop. Right, okay, so I'm going to go and get that colour drill now. Right, okay, so bizarrely, not entirely sure why we've got purple going on in this, but we have a very dark purple, which I believe would be a 550 drill, because vibrant, a 550 is normally a very vibrant purple drill, but for some reason we've got purple going on with this now. So yeah, and so what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday, so fish and chips day. But Good Friday, I don't know, do you actually eat fish on Good Friday? Because there's this thing about you're not supposed to eat, is it meat? I don't know if it's meat or fish that you're not supposed to eat, but Good Fridays, you're not supposed to eat like either fish or meat, one of the two. I really can't remember, but I'm still going to have fish anyway, because I have fish and chips every Friday. I like getting the ones from Sainsbury's called Young's. It's like 2 in a box for normally £2, and it's called Beer Batter Young's Fish by the company Young's. And oh, it's lovely fish. Really, really. I mean, I've even tried the fish from Iceland's in the red box for £1, and it's even that's gorgeous. Really, really beautiful flavour that one is. And yeah, so yeah, really beautiful flavour. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna have tomorrow. So tomorrow, what we'll do is we'll bring in the McNeil Spring Hedgehog one and do a bit more of that. Get a bit more of that done, but yeah, I kind of want to, I think for the focus of this, I kind of want to try and get all this sea colour done, and then we can get that sorted out. Yeah, McDonald's. All I have on my mind at the moment is McDonald's, because I have to try every flavour, like every new flavour they have on there. And McDonald's has this thing called McGriddle. And I kind of want to try it, but I don't like egg, and I don't know whether you can ask them to take the egg out. Because some things they will take out, and I think some things have to like stay there, but they must have to. If you have an allergen, they have to take that out. So yeah, I've never tried a McGriddle, but some of the things on the menu, they only serve breakfast time, so I don't think I'd be able to order that, because it's like, I think it's like a breakfast item. So yeah, I'm kind of not sure on that. But yeah, so well, I don't know about this purple going on in this, but so I just don't understand why they've put purple in it. That's really weird. Maybe it's supposed to replicate flowers or something. So yeah, what did we do last Saturday? Something happened Saturday and I couldn't do me live. I think I had too much on Saturday, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll do a live stream Saturday then. Can't remember what I had on. No, I think what it was is I went to visit my mum's, because wasn't that the week that the American parcel turned up from Majestic? Yeah, I think that's what it was, so I had to go and pick that up. So yeah, we'll do a live stream then, but it will be, I'm going to try to do 3 hours, so just gives it a little bit longer to get some of the painting done. Wow. Wow. few more. I'll use these purples up and then I'll refill it. But I want to do a bit of the sea after this, get a little bit more of that done. So just, if you've got a large colour, just, you know, alternate the different, just like alternate it and stuff. Right, so I'm just going to carry on with a little bit more of this bit here. I've got a dentist appointment coming up and they're gonna like kill me because I've really let myself down with the amount of cakes and stuff. I've had this big addiction thing of keep getting them chocolate you know, the Malteser chocolate bunnies. I can't stop buying the bloody things. They're so nice. And that popcorn one that they sell, oh my days. And then of course obviously Sainsbury's put the special offer of that Madeira cake on for £1 3p, and yeah, it's quite addictive when it's at that price. I've been buying a slab of that, but I'm not even joking, I eat the whole slab. So yeah, as much as I'll cut 4 pieces off, eat that, and then like an hour later I'm going back for the next lot. So yeah, I have to be so careful with how much I eat and stuff. But yeah, I think my dentist is not going to be very happy. So, but I'm seeing a new person now because I don't know what it is with this practice, but every time I go there, like, you just get used to one dentist and then you like they leave and then you're seeing someone else. Like, it's like they don't like working there. So yeah, I mean, some dentists have been there for years, and then others, like, they join and then a month later they're gone, and it's like, what is going on with that practice? Because this practice, the whole management team left. Like, they've had a really sort of major reshuffle, and like all the managers are gone, all the old team is gone. It's very unusual that the whole like team leaves and then a new team comes in, so it's kind of interesting as to what's going on with this practice, because I've even had a couple of, you know, appointments where I'm due to see this person, and then when I check it the day before I go, it's been changed to a different dentist. So I'm not really one for keep seeing different dentists. I like to keep to the same person each time. So if I see that they've changed the dentist, I'll ask them to put me back to the current person that I normally see. So, but yeah, luckily it's just a checkup this time, so I don't think they'll do any treatment. Normally they'll do like a fill in there and then if it needs to be done, or they call you back. But it's kind of frustrating, you know, when they go, oh, we'll have to book you in to have that done, and I'm like, and it's like, but I'm here now, like, why can't you just do it now? So there was a time I was in there like all week, I'm not even joking. So I had this very difficult extraction that they couldn't get out, and the surgeon tried to get it out and he couldn't, so I think they had to stitch it, because obviously they basically broke the tooth and half the tooth was still stuck. So they said, oh, we'll have to speak to the specialist, and the specialist only comes down because he works at the hospital, so he only comes down on a set day per week, which is normally a Tuesday. And oh my god, even he had trouble, but he's very good. He gets it out. He will not stop until he gets that out. And oh my god, they were using elevators, and I think they had to actually cut into the jawbone to try and get it out. And I remember having stitches, and I've never ever had stitches with an extraction before, so this one was, yeah, proper, like a major one to get out. Because obviously they can't leave the gum flapping and stuff, so they have to stitch it. But yeah, I've had I was booked in for 2 extractions, and he said, you want both of them done now to save coming back? And like an idiot, I said yes. And that was the worst mistake I ever did, because because of how much gum that he took away, there was just no supporting structure for it to heal. So obviously the blood clot didn't clot, and obviously when you lose a clot, it won't seal the whole of the, you know, where the hole of the tooth was. And obviously you end up with what's called dry socket, and the pain of a dry socket is horrendous. Like each day it gets worse and worse. And I remember going back having to have this like spongy shit put in my mouth. It was like this sponge thing. And oh my god, the minute he put that in, the pain instantly went. Oh my days, I was so happy. Like, it's just weird because nothing, like when you've got dry socket, nothing works. No pain medication will work. You have to get that with that spongy, it's like, I don't know what they put on it, but it's like a sponge with like this, it's like almost like anesthetic stuff that they put on the sponge, and then it sort of instantly cures it. But obviously that sponge is designed to stay in the hole until it's healed, and then what will happen is the skin will push it up, and then it sort of like dislodges and disintegrates. So it's basically like a temporary sort of door for it, until the tooth comes up. I've actually got a tooth in my jaw, no joke, where the gum is like here, and obviously your teeth will come up. It's actually come up but fell on its side. So where it's supposed to be like that, it's like that, but under the gum. But he said because it's not causing you any pain, they'll just leave it there. Obviously, if it was to cause pain, they would have to actually, you know, cut into it to get it out. But how strange that the tooth has fell on its side. Like, it's always going to be on its side, because that's never ever going to come up, is it? Because it's, you know, it's fell over. But sometimes it can fall where your tooth's like there, it can be like that, and then it falls, and then it pushes and finds its way up past the other one. But normally if it's fell on its side, there's no way to like get it to move back up, unless of course you had a tooth behind it that would probably move it. But if it did, it will just move sideways. I don't think it would push it right up. But yeah, so it's a strange one, you know. So cool. But it's not long now before we change the clocks. Alexa, when do we change the clocks back? Forward, actually.
In the UK, we
It's
changed
not
the
back.
clocks back on the last Sunday in
Oh.
October, marking the end of
Yeah,
British
no,
Summer Time
that's not
and
what I
returning
want.
to Greenwich Mean Time.
I
This
said that
usually happens
completely
around
wrong.
2 a.m.
Alexa, when do the clocks change forward, is what I was meant to say.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh my god. Alexa, when do the clocks change forward, please?
In the United Kingdom, British Summer Time starts this Sunday at 1 a.m. and ends the 25th
Oh.
of October 2026
Oh,
at 2
wow.
a.m.
So it's actually this Sunday. I thought it was next Sunday, but wow. Oh my god. We're going to be 6 hours ahead of the United States of America. Yeah, man. Oh, I love being ahead. But yeah, Australia, oh my god, they would be already, I mean, obviously if it's Thursday now, they're already on Friday, because in Australia they're always like a day ahead of the UK. So when we're sleeping, they're awake, and then when we're awake, they're sleeping. So yeah, they're ahead, and then we're obviously ahead of America, so America's behind by 5 hours. So that means then, obviously, if we're going forward, you must be a week late before you move it forward. I don't know. I really don't know how it works over there, but yeah. But oh my god, look at this blanket, this sweep. I mean, look at this. This is like a sweep of mud. I'm still calling it mud. I don't know why, but I just don't think they're leaves. So to me, it's staying as mud. So yeah. Do 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 do. Righty ho, righty ho, righty ho, let's go to Kathy's. We're gonna have some tea. We're going to Kathy's and we're gonna have tea, cakes, crackers and crisps. Let's go diamond painting. We're gonna diamond paint all day long, and it's gonna sing their favourite song. Do 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 do. We're diamond painting today. That's what I wanted to ask you, Kathy. What is a lockbox over there? Because apparently America has this thing which we would call a P.O. box, but it's called a lockbox. A P.O. box over here is where we go to the depot and you basically ask if you've got any mail. It basically means your mail goes to the depot and they store it in like a box over there. But apparently America has this thing called a lockbox, which I assume is very similar. But apparently you get a key, whereas with a P.O. box we don't get a key. We have to show them like this card thing, but then they go and get it. And one time there's this person that works there and they always go, whenever I go in, I closed my P.O. box. I used to have a P.O. box, but I closed it down like 2 years ago because it was just like I was paying out £30 a month and getting hardly no mail, so I didn't see it cost effective to run anymore. And this one person, every time I went there, they would always say, oh no, there's nothing today. And I called them out because when they said there was nothing, I said, well, that's funny because here on the tracking it says that it's been delivered. And then they went behind and then they imaginally pulled it out. So I don't think this person like me keep going there every day, but yeah. I don't know. Oh my god. Why am I so tired? I seem to be like so tired today. But then again, I have been up since 5:30, so I normally get up at 5. And I got up at, no, sorry, I normally get up at 5:30 and I got up at 5. Because for some reason I woke up extra early today. So I got a feeling I set the wrong alarm. I'm in a singing mood today. Sing, sing, I'll let the airby ring. When the voices of the night go blimey, sing, sing, I'll let the airby ring. La 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 la. That was a song where we did a show on, I think it was called Jack the Ripper. I can't remember. I can't remember, but that song was in that. So, but I don't think it's a song from the actual, you know, the real movie. It's one that we had to change because of copyright reasons, which is why normally in EastEnders you normally see things that if it's like, I don't know, no, Big Brother, if it's like a a can of beer, they actually put paper around it because for copyright reasons. I don't understand why, because like you're promoting the company, so why would it be a copyright issue? But you know, unfortunately, that's what it's like. So yeah. I am tired. I could literally sit on my bed right now and go for a nap, but I can't because I've got too much to do. I wonder how Wally is. Wally is Majestic's dog, and he's a cutie. And I think he's a golden Labrador, I'm not sure, but yeah, Wally is his name. Oops. I feel like all we've done this session is mud. But yes, it's, you know, you've got to alternate it, because if I can do a bit this, it means I've got something to lean on, so. Oh, Chalk, the bloody devils, there they are. Look, see where your package is on the map. On the map, on the map. Everybody find the map. Oh, fantastic. Bloody time. Everybody find the map. Oh, that's a good one, because I can go in there, go around the post office, collect my packages, zoom into Sainsbury's, get the free cakes, come out, have a cup of tea, and then fuck off to the range. Oh dear. Find the map, find the map. Oh my god, I've just realised I ordered squashes. I love squashes. If you've never had squashes on Amazon, squashes is made by Swizzles Matlow, and they're a like a sweet company, and squashes are so good. Like the banana and yellow ones are like so the best ones, but I love the original. But there's even ones called like raspberry and cream, and then there's the like the sour ones. I really don't I really don't like the sour ones, but yeah, so oops. Find the map, find the map, everybody find the map, everybody find the map. See what I mean? I can think of a word and then I just burst out singing and make my own song up. So yeah. Right, let's do, actually, yeah, I think I'm going to call that session there, because if they're only 8 stops away, I need to get walking up to the post office, and sometimes, because the map doesn't kick in until when they're close to the area, so if I take a slow walk up there, by the time I've done that before, and by the time I've got there, it's ready, and it's going, your parcel's ready! Right. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so tired today. Why am I so tired? But look at that. We've done a little bit more off the floor. We've done a little bit more off the floor. Oh dear. See what I mean? I can think of a word. Floor. and turn it into a song. Roly moly, roly moly, there we go, it's roly moly, roly, roly, rolling, rolling on the diamond painting, la 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 la. We are rolling all the jewels down on the lovely painting. There we go. Right, 3, 2, 1, abracadabra. Famous Lady Gaga song there. You know, the one where she goes abracadabra, da-da-cadabra, or something like that. But anyway, it is looking lovely. It is looking beautiful. And look at all this gorgeous sweep of this gorgeous purpley colour. It looks so divine. And yes, I absolutely like it. Yes, it's looking lush. Isn't it just so pretty? I love this purpley colour. Is just fabulous. But yeah, we are getting the floor swept into position, and I think next time we'll do some more blacks and just, yeah, we really need. I've left this bit because this bit here is a nightmare. It just, as you can see here, it's like 5, 8, 5, 8. I mean, that's just gonna, your brain is just gonna think that's all red and one color, and it's not, because they're so, it's very difficult, because if you look right down there, look how very similar colours they are. You've got a 5 and then an 8 next to it. I mean, they could have at least done that a different colour, because I know Paul has mentioned this, where they've done it like a different colour and it's hard to sort of like see it. But yeah, that's just going to play havoc, because over here, it's actually all the same drill, number 8. So yeah, it's kind of annoying one, that. But anyway, this is what it's looking like. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. And if you haven't done so already, tap that ring-a-ding-dong bell. And you can be notified as and when a video pops up on the channel. And I'll see you next time in sweet Alabama. Take care. Bye-bye for now.